Welcome back to Wear Wigs with me. Today I am wearing Laura by Jon Renau in the color FS2631, otherwise known as caramel syrup. So let's get started. Laura is a long, straight, and lightly layered style. This wig kind of surprised me that I bought it. I think it surprised everyone when I bought it because it's so long and so straight. When I saw it, it was in one of Leanne from the Beauty Nook. It was in one of her Friday Night Lives. And gosh, she had it on at the beginning of the show and I thought it looked so pretty. And then the whole wig sale went and I believe she either put it back on. Yeah, I think she put it back on and said, hey, because it was like the wig she was wearing. And she was like, this is for sale. And I thought, I want that. I want that wig. And so I bought it. And I think even she was like, what? Are you sure? I'm so glad I did. This is a boutique only style. So you have to get it from a wig shop, which the Beauty Nook is, or go to one of your local brick and mortar shops and they'll have this. It's a good one, you guys. It is long, it is straight, but for as long and straight as it is, very little tangling. These hair fibers, we're gonna get into them more when we dive into this review, but I mean, they are crazy soft. And I haven't put any product in this. I haven't like put silicone or I haven't put anything on it. That's crazy. The cap on Laura, beautiful lace front, mono top, the velvet covered ear tabs, an extended nape, Velcro adjusters, and then otherwise it is a machine sewn open wefted cap. It is comfortable, it is stretchy, I don't have to wear a wig grip, it just kind of snaps onto my head. And this wig is very light. You're not gonna get wig fatigue, or I didn't. I could wear this wig for hours and hours and it just kind of disappeared on my head. Very comfortable. The measurements on Laura. The bang is 10 inches. The crown and sides are 16 inches. And then it says the nape is 15.5 inches. The sides and the crown are the longest part at 16 inches. And then it says that this wig weighs 5 ounces, which actually sounds kind of heavy to me. I think it's one of my heavier wigs, but boy, it sure does not feel that way. So I don't know where all the weight comes from, but it doesn't feel like you're carrying around 5 ounces when you put Laura on. The color I chose is FS2631, otherwise known as caramel syrup. And the 26 is golden blonde, the 31 is auburn. So you're left with this beautifully blended caramely color. It does not stand out as an auburn wig. The highlights are there. It is part of that fashion syrup collection that Jon Renau has, and they tend to go heavy on the highlights. You just get a really pretty caramel hair color with highlights. And I feel very comfortable in it. I think it looks like a very natural color. It's an easy to wear color. It's a great everyday color. The permatease in hair fibers on Laura. I took this off and dug around in there because to me, my first reaction is no permatease. It does have some permatease, and when you stick your hands in, you just feel such a light covering. That tells me that permatease is in there to help cover the wefts and just give you a little bit more protection. But this is not a permatease wig. It does not feel like you have any permatease. It lays very flat against your head. There's not the pillowy permatease that will help give you volume or, you know, like this, like I don't feel any permatease. There's nothing that's going to There's just no permatease in there to help with volume or anything. Just a very light coating. Otherwise, like I said, this lays very flat to the head. It is a very natural density. It is a very low density style, which I think just adds to the natural look of it. And these hair fibers, they are silky and soft. And like I said at the beginning of the video, for as long and straight as this is, you would think it would get stringy and tangly. And I mean, the little bit of tangles that gets in it, even just from me doing this review, they just glide right out. And I haven't put any product on this. I don't know what makes this one so different, but these fine, silky, soft hair fibers just feel so nice. It's a good one. Let's do a quick comparison with Raquel Welch's Miles of Style. I'm gonna put that on. Okay, this is Miles of Style in Glazed Cinnamon. I did a review. This is about a year old, maybe even more than a year old. And when I first got Miles of Style, I was like, I cannot wear this much hair. Cannot. It was the longest wig I had ever had on my head. And I just thought it was so, like, not realistic for me. These long wigs spend as much time in my armpits as they do anywhere else on my body. I'm just not used to maneuvering and moving with long hair. You know, as you wear wigs for a little bit longer, you get used to what you look like and how they feel, and this one is more doable for me now. In comparing it to Laura, Miles of Style is, the hair fibers are thicker. I don't think it's any heavier. It fits. It's also a pretty low density, lays pretty close to the head. It feels thicker, I think, just because of the larger diameter hair fiber. Miles of Style tangles a lot more too, and again, it might just be the larger diameter hair fibers. It's that same kind of style, long, layered, super pretty. I haven't even been wearing Miles of Style, and just, I don't know, from sitting around it got tangled, I don't know, but it's a little tangled. But anyway, this is the look of Miles of Style compared to Laura. Very similar. Just the difference between Raquel Welch and Jon Renau. So if you like one brand more than the other, then, you know, you always have choices. I love this glazed cinnamon color. It's really pretty. Okay, back to Laura. Okay, so this has been Laura by Jon Renau in the color Caramel Syrup. And just putting this back on after Miles of Style, oh my goodness. I mean, these hair fibers are just so soft and silky. And having that mono top, Miles of Style has a mono part. Having this mono top, I mean, you can just play with it and toss it back and forth and style it down the middle. It's so pretty. Okay, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, and do a little chit chat down in the comments. I would love to know what you think about Laura. And if you have Laura, tell us more about it. Okay guys, I'll see you in my next video. Purchase from last Friday night's live, just in time for this Friday night's live. Oh my gosh, if you love long straight hair, it's got some long layers. This is straight out of the box, so I haven't even like put a comb through it. I've just been combing through it with my hands. So pretty, you guys. Look, it's a long one. This is Caramel Syrup. So this is probably my favorite blonde color from Jon Renau. I've tried their 1426 and it's pretty, but I like this Caramel Syrup better. Isn't that so pretty? Oh my gosh, it's so soft. It's so pretty. It's a mono top, super comfy cap. The front just needs to be trained. You know how that goes. You get a new wig, gotta train the front. Okay. I just wanted to show you. I don't know what Leanne's gonna have on the live tonight, but you know, you can always order these. And this is that professional line, so we can only get this from Leanne unless you walk into a wig shop. So pretty. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So pretty. I could just do this all day.